together, I just can't help but smile. I love how you were fun in your weird sense of style. No, I don't feel lost, yeah, I always feel at home. Since you came along, I know I'll never be alone. 'Cause I don't mind wasting my time if I waste it on you. No, I don't mind whatever you like, I don't care what we do. I just want one more minute, one more second in my day, chilling like a villain with my best mates. No, I don't mind wasting my time if I waste it on you. From calm waters, from those romance, that beach, from that sunset, that jet set, these springs or gravel streets, spending all day in the sun or a late night in the pub where they get dressed up or messed up. It's you I wanna see, it's you I wanna see, it's you I wanna see. 'Cause I don't mind wasting my time if I waste it on you. I don't mind whatever you like, I don't care what we do. I just want one more minute, one more second in my day, chilling like a villain with my best mates. No, I don't mind wasting my time if I waste it on you. Start, fall apart with pain. Keep your hands in your pockets and your eyes on your feet. Having conversations with the mirror, trying to make my point a little bit clearer, but talking sure ain't no mean feat. 'Cause I got issues, I know that I shouldn't fall all over every little chat, but I got issues, you know that, you know I fall apart, so let's leave it at that. I just take baby steps, darling, baby steps, darling, baby steps, just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just take baby steps, darling, baby steps, maybe one day get together, but today let's take another baby step. In, out, filled with doubt, I'm beat. I waste too much energy on every new person I meet, but still I crave the attention. Gotta find a way to decrease the tension, 'cause the world ain't just gonna sit and wait for me. 'Cause I got issues, I know that I shouldn't fall all over every little chat, but I got issues, you know that, you know I fall apart, so let's leave it at that. I just take baby steps, darling, baby steps, darling, baby steps, just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just take baby steps, darling, baby steps, maybe one day get together, but today let's take another baby step. Ooh, oh, oh. There's no rush, these things come a time, so be a little more kind to yourself. Don't be deciding you're doing just fine, and beating yourself up don't really help. You've got the answers right there in your mind. Just have a little more faith in yourself. Doing just fine.
sec, bear with a sec. I just need to turn that off in my headphones. Cool. Right. Hello, everyone. I am not entirely sure how successful tonight's stream is going to be because I'm getting all the warning things on the YouTube live streamy thingy about basically that it's not getting enough video. I have been having some issues generally with my internet all week, really. I've had difficulty when I've been trying to do other things in here and in my room. Internet's just been crap recently, so apparently you guys might be experiencing some buffering. Can't currently see that it's switched over screens that you guys are at that stage yet. Wow, that is a serious lag. It's still not switched over yet. Why is it not switching over? Oh, buffering. There's some buffering. Any second now, the stream will actually start for you guys. Or not. I have got that. It is switched over, right? Yep, it's switched over, right? You guys should be seeing me by now, surely. Can you guys hear me? Because I can see that the screen is not displaying my video. Can you hear me though? Because if you can't see or hear me, we've got a problem. I mean, if you can't see me, we've got a bit of a problem. I don't really want to be just talking to you guys the whole time with a random picture of the live stream thumbnail over the top. Oh! There I am. Oh, wow, that's really laggy. That's really laggy. Okay, it's only just come through. That's almost a minute. Nope, that's longer than a minute. That's almost 2 minutes before I actually saw the video come through then. So I don't know if you guys are getting sound. Because if you're not, I'm not sure what I can do. I'm freezing. Yeah, the picture is definitely not great. But can you hear me clearly? Is it just bad picture, or is everything freezing and nothing is really coming through? You can hear me fine. Oh, the sound will be relatively low because I've one mic'd it and I'm gonna have to like fiddle with the levels all throughout the stream really. So the sound will be low at times because I am just using the one mic tonight. So I'll turn it up now because I'm just talking to you guys, but I'll have to remind me before I start singing, although you won't be able to because the lag here is the lag here is quite great, so I don't know how long it actually is between me saying stuff and you guys hearing it. You aren't going to get any video through, are you? I don't know if there's anything I can do about this video issue. Because basically it's just going to be an internet issue, this. Because I haven't changed anything on my settings from how I've had it the whole time. Every time I've streamed, and we've always had issues with the video when I've been streaming, haven't we? Okay. Just let me know now. If the stream starts coming back through for you guys. Oh, that does look better for me, doesn't it? Is that better, guys? Because it looks to me like that has it's not buffering on my screen anymore. It's not freezing on my screen anymore. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is it better now? I really need a better place to put my laptop when I'm streaming. I thought that was the mic stand falling over there, but it was just the pop shield going AWOL. I don't really need this, but it's here, so I feel the need to get it in position. I'm moving! Yay! That's what we want. It's actually relatively good, that quality, isn't it? Maybe from now on, I will just stream at a much... I've put it down, the quality of the video, basically, that's going out. Which I think I had tried before, and it hadn't worked all right. But maybe I hadn't tried that before. Oh, maybe I hadn't, because I've never been brave enough to stop the stream, change my settings, and restart the stream. Because I tried stopping the stream once to change my camera out, and it completely destroyed my ability to stream at all for that evening. So I've been too scared to try stopping midstream to go and sort things out and coming back. Anyway, there we go. Right, okay, we have decent video. And we'll see how well this stream actually goes in terms of quality now, and make note of settings and stuff. Because I would like to eventually sometime soon, that's a really vague amount of time, that, isn't it? But sometime soonish, as in the next few months or so, it'd be nice to be able to get back to doing some streaming, but I don't want to start up streaming again until I have a better quality computer that means that I can do... Sorry, that was my phone. I'm just going to put that on silent because that's very loud and annoying, isn't it? Okay. I want to do streams in the future where I'm doing production stuff. I really want to do proper full-on songwriting streams. I would have loved for today's stream to be able to be me actually going through some of the projects and, you know, continuing to record a little bit more onto another track. Obviously it wouldn't have been high quality recording, and I would have to have gone back and re-recorded any vocals or stuff I did, but, you know, just literally laying more stuff down on one of the tracks. Unfortunately, we can't really do that, because my laptop does not cope massively well with running OBS and Logic at the same time, because it's not high enough spec to be trying to do stuff like that on it. It's not got enough RAM on it, bless it for that. So at some point soon, possibly in the Black Friday sales, possibly just around that period, if what I want doesn't end up going in the sales, I'll probably be buying something anyway. I'm going to get a studio computer. I could just upgrade my laptop, but I don't really want to trade in a laptop I just changed the battery in. There's nothing wrong with using this as a laptop, and at some point I would want a studio computer anyway. It makes more sense for me to upgrade by getting a studio computer and hanging onto this laptop still as my go-to laptop, rather than upgrading to just a higher spec laptop and then, you know, in like 2 years time when I'm ready to maybe look at actually opening up a studio space, fingers crossed, having to buy a computer for that studio space. It'd be silly. So I thought I'll just make the investment now as I need to. Anyway, that's not relevant, but at some point I would be looking to get that so that I can start doing streams then, because then I'll be able to run Logic and OBS at the same time. Like I can just about manage it when I'm screen recording stuff for my videos, but even then it doesn't really like it. And when you combine OBS, Logic, and then you ask this to send that out to the internet, it does not like that. I think I tried to do it once, didn't I? And it was a nightmare. It just would not work. Never mind a little bit of laggy video, we would have had absolutely nothing. Anyway, so I haven't really been doing any streams recently because I want to do proper songwriting and production streams, and I feel like just getting on stream and writing a song, you know, it can be fun and interesting sometimes, but there've been a couple where I've been sat there, just no ideas coming to me, and there's a lot of staring off into the camera, and there's not much else to keep you guys interested while I'm doing that. And I know that, you know, you guys may well still like those streams and stuff, but I feel like that's not really good quality content, and I want to be making better quality content than that. And I can't really do that with the laptop with its current spec. It looks like it's buffering again. Ugh. Would be just my luck, wouldn't it? I'm here talking about the new computer and I've annoyed the laptop by doing that, haven't I? Oh my god, have I lost the stream? Oh no, it is still there. Okay, cool. I thought for a second then I'd lost the stream, but no, it is still going out. It's just buffering on my end. Anywho, right, let's go on with the actual stream, shall we? Like I said, I would have liked to have been able to do an actual production-y style-y one for this, but what we will do instead is we will just recap, go over the little Inktober challenge I've done, have a look at some of the songs. I'd love to know which ones have been your favourites. If any of you have favourites from the challenge, ones that you particularly like, ones you think would make really good singles, let me know which ones you like best. Yeah, I just had a panic moment because it was buffering there, and then I saw my phone was showing that it wasn't even going out, but no, it was just I needed to refresh on my phone and it's going out fine. I've just got buffering on this end for some reason. But yeah, I would love to know which ones you guys like, because I might take my cues from you guys to see which ones I end up going with. And I'd like to have a look at one of the ones that is more written on guitar in my traditional style, and maybe try and start building some next verses, you know, thinking about where it would go next. Doing a little bit of songwriting. So, shall we just have a little play of a couple, and then we can pick one. I'm just going to turn the mic down a little bit and move it back so that I can play guitar for you guys as well and sing, and it not be really, really loud for you. But we'll have a play of a few and see if there's one that's really picking the mood. I think I'm going to start with Golden. Sunsets in a cloudy sky, watching as the world goes by. They might say it's wasting time. This time is golden, it's golden. Watching oh no, that's not it. Trying to climb that ladder high, watching as the world goes by. They might say it's wasting time. This time is golden, it's golden. But what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to be happy? Really, truly happy. Cool. I'm good to hear. Good to hear, Genius Bar Live Music. I think you're one of my new subscribers who's popped in off of this challenge. So welcome. You have been brought here by this challenge. You'll learn quickly whenever you see me actually streaming and not in edited content that I cannot speak and that I will tumble over all of my words all the time. I'm usually much more highly edited than this, so welcome to the unedited version. But yeah, that line that I messed up just then in that song is the one that I kept messing up when I was trying to record it as well. No matter how much I tried, even though it's my favourite line, that line. I really like that, trying to climb the ladder high, working as the world goes by. I thought that was a really good line when I wrote that, and yet for some reason I can never frickin' remember it when I'm trying to actually sing it. I'm thinking with this one, I'll probably revamp the chorusy sort of bit, the refrain bit at the end there. But what does it mean? For one thing, that melody, what does it mean, is screaming to me that something else has that exact melody. I don't know what it is, but it feels too familiar for me. So I want to change it up and make it something a bit more interesting, because I think the last bit of it, the really truly my guitar's a little out of tune, sorry. That's the wrong one. Okay, let's try that again. Really, truly happy. There we go. That bit's quite interesting, and the what does it mean isn't good enough, I don't think. I think I can make that better. So I don't think we'll look at that one now, because I think I really need to sit and have a think with that. Which one do you guys think we should have a look at? Were there any in particular that you would like to see me try and stretch out now? And while you guys are having a think about which ones you like, I will recap a little on some of the others. I think my favourites of the challenge, it's a toss-up between Remove, Dagger, Celestial, and Fire. In particular, remove and fire. I feel like I'm going to finish those pretty quickly when I have a look at them. So maybe I should have a look at one of them. Because I feel like I'm going to really find it quite easy to write the rest of those two. Celestial a bit harder. Celestial was a bit more of a challenge for me. It's a bit more out of my comfort zone in terms of style. I wanted to go with something that was much less heavy on the this was written on an acoustic guitar vibes, you know? Because a lot of my stuff, it gives that vibe. It's got that percussiveness to the and that kind of rhythm to it that you feel was written on an acoustic guitar. And I wanted to go with something that more felt like it was a piano ballady sort of start. But I'm feeling maybe we'll do either remove or fire as one to have a little look at in this stream. Oh, and there was Fortune as well, wasn't that? That's Fortune from right back near the start of the month. This one was from ages ago. This one. Go ahead and tell me my fortune, isn't that what you do? List off everything my eyes can tell you about what I've been through. Go ahead and tell me my future, tell me my past, tell me who you think I am. Fun fact, right? Fun fact, I was gonna make the lyric there the F-bomb, who the F I am, instead of who you think I am. And I thought, no, I shouldn't. Because the main point of this challenge was to post it on all the socials and stuff, and sometimes TikTok in particular. I've had more than one video be muted if I have sworn, even though it's not actually. I'm pretty sure it's not actually against their terms of service in any way. Like, it's not against their it's not against their guidelines, their community guidelines to swear. You are allowed to swear in videos. You know, that's not a community guidelines violation, and yet I've had videos muted and struck for swearing in them as a community guidelines violation. So I thought, alright, I won't put the F-bomb in this song for now. Yeah, the internet in that is just crap at the moment. But yeah, that was originally going to be, go ahead and tell me my future, tell me my past, tell me who the fuck I am, was what I was going to go with. But I decided to go with who you think I am. And now I don't know which one I would like better in the actual song. I mean, obviously, I've got the radio edit of whatever this song ends up being just sorted there already. Like, if I decide to put it out myself or do something with it, I've got an explicit version and a radio edit version already thought of. And I can't decide if I like which lyric I like better, because, you know, sometimes you want to drop an F word in there. You know, drop a little swear word, gives it a bit more impact, and I think that is a line where it would give that impact. But at the same time, I think who you think I am also gives a lot of impact. But, like, impact that the other lyrics maybe are still giving at the same time. So maybe you want that extra heavy impact of swear word, taboo word actually thrown in. Dunno. Yeah. I can change the lyrics when I play it live. I could, you know, I could have it be that there's an explicit version and then also a radio edit version, and just that the radio edit version for once is not inferior, just different to the explicit version. Whereas a lot of time sometimes the radio edit version I think actually is better than the explicit version, and I think that the lyric they come up with to replace the swear word is actually sometimes better. But I think this is one of those occasions where it would just be different. I can't decide if one's better than the other or not. Yeah, that's because the internet's more funny about this stuff. I mean, I know YouTube would probably demonetize a video if I was swearing it a lot. I think if you're dropping a lot of swear words in videos, then they might demonetize it. And they certainly, you know, the fact that it couldn't really be shown to kids without it possibly making parents angry makes it less pushable. So it might get less exposure and stuff like that. But I don't think that, you know, they don't actually have any sort of rules that you're not allowed to swear in things like this. And all my channel settings are set to not for a child. You know, I'm not going to ban children from my channel, because at the end of the day all I do is music, but I'm not making content specifically aimed at children. So if they stumble along here and there's a swear word in it, that's not my problem, that's the parents' problems. Anyway, but it's not a problem really, but you know, it can stop things getting pushed. I don't know what Twitch is, how they feel about it. But it's good to just get in the habit sometimes of not doing it like that. Anywho, let's pick one, shall we? You guys can vote, okay? Vote. Do you want to hear me write a little bit more of... What were the options I was going to go with? I've forgotten already which ones I was going to... Oh, shall I write a little bit more of fire? Or shall I write a little bit more of... remove. That was the other one, wasn't it? Fire or remove. Cast your votes in the chat. Hello, John! You're just in time. I'm gonna be doing some more writing of one of the songs from my Inktober challenge. So if you've seen all the songs from the Inktober challenge, I'm thinking we're gonna pick between remove and fire because I feel like they're gonna be the easiest to try and write something next. I really need a wee all of a sudden, guys, which is just, you know, that's the time of the night where I've just finished dinner and I always end up needing a wee. So I'm gonna leave you guys picking. You know, vote in the chat while I quickly dash to the loo which one you would like to see me do a little bit of writing on. Remove or fire. I shall be right. I'm back. Okay. And it looks like I only have one vote in the chat. For remove. So it looks like the one we're going to have a look at is remove. Okie dokie. I have to remind myself exactly. I think I had a capo on the guitar, and I think it was probably on the 4th fret, because I think I was playing an A minor chord shape, but that actually it's a C sharp minor chord that it starts on. Ah! And he's thrown a curveball! John, you have to break the tie. Remove or fire. I'm going to remind myself how remove goes. Just double check it. Because I don't fully remember. Because it was a few days ago, remove. It wasn't actually that long ago. God, that feels like ages ago, that. John doesn't mind. You don't understand the purpose of breaking a tie, bro. Oh god, this is the one that's got... No, it was... Gotta remind myself what the chords are of this one. It might be better if we do fire, actually, because that is literally today's prompt that went up, and I'm pretty sure I remember that one better. I think I did it capo on one. Yeah, I did. Da, 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 da. I'm yelling fire, as if I didn't start it, as if I thought it. Found a match and lit. Look what one tiny spark did fire. And now I watch it burning. God, I love to see it, 'cause you know that you deserve it. Gonna watch it burn. Burn, burn, fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. Let's have a little look at this one, and maybe we'll have a little look at remove if we come up with something quickly, or either can't come up with anything at all. But we'll start with a little look at fire, shall we? So that's what we've got for it, is literally it stops there. And I was thinking that maybe I would have a first refrain where I don't go for it quite as much with the like the version I've put up with like almost a final chorus style chorus on it. Loads of stuff going on in it, lots of big ad-libby harmony stuff's going on. So maybe we would have it more stripped back that first time. I'm yelling fire, as if I didn't start it. Found a match and lit it. Look what one tiny spark did fire. And now I watch it burning. God, I love to see it, 'cause you know that you deserve it. I'm gonna watch you burn. Burn, burn, fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire. I think definitely we're gonna stick with the strumming into that second verse, innit? And maybe change up the melodies a little bit, so we're not doing exactly the same melody as the first verse. I think is gonna be fun. I'm yelling fire. Do we think it should start with "I'm yelling fire" again? Something fire, that's for sure. Big smiley faces from Andy. I thought you would quite like this one, Andy. It's very your style, that sort of, you do like a folky, rocky, country styly one. And when I first sang this one, I actually had to go back through and redo the vocal after the first few takes because it was coming out so country accent. Like I was doing it with a full-on American twang like I do when I sing country songs. Like, I don't actually want that though, because I want this. Like at first I was thinking, oh, maybe I give this one away and, you know, it wouldn't matter so much. But when I write songs for me, I like to make it a bit more my natural accent and not too American twangy. But this one was naturally sort of leaning into that American twang. I was like, no, it's gotta sound like a me though. So yeah, I had to put a lot of effort into not sounding American when I did the vocal take for it. But you can feel it in that style. It's got that influence to it, hasn't it? And you love all the songs that got that influence to them. Fire, fire. I'm yelling fire, as if I did. I'm yelling fire. Something like that for that melody there. Go up a little bit. It's just a question of what the words are going to be now, isn't it? I'm yelling fire. I'm yelling fire, yelling fire. I want something along the lines of while I continue to fan the flames. I feel like that's the vibe I want to go for with the second verse. Only a couple of times when I've gone to country music themed events have I worn, never a Stetson. I don't actually own a Stetson, but I have worn cowboy boots once. But no, that will never be my full on style. I'm yelling fire. I'm yelling fire. As if I want it put out. It's a placeholder. I don't like it, but it's a placeholder. I'm yelling fire. As if I want. I'm yelling fire. I'm yelling fire. While they try to put the flames out. I'm yelling fire. While you try to put the flames out, standing over here. I'm yelling fire. While you try to put the flames out. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. I'm yelling fire while you try and put the flames out. Something down. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. But honestly, I'd rather see the whole damn thing just burn down. Well, it's close. It's a bit too many syllables, maybe. I'm yelling fire while I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. Standing, I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. Acting like I'm helping, but I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. And I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down. That's not bad. I'm putting that down as the thing, and I can always come back and change it later. Placeholder lyrics. It's the key. Stuff like this is the key to actually getting songs written. I'm yelling fire. I haven't actually written down the first. I need to go back through a bunch of the challenge songs and actually write them down and make note of what the chords are and stuff before I completely forget things. Because some of them there's notes in, like, because they've got MIDI with the chords on, so I do know what the chords actually are from just looking at the files. Whereas others, it's like if I don't go back through and actually remind myself what I'm doing there and write it down, I'm gonna lose that. And I won't be able to actually come back and finish the song because I won't know what freaking key it's in, and I'll spend forever just trying to work out the chord progression again. Anyway, I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down fire. Watch you burn, 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 fire, 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 fire. Watch him burn, watch him burn, watch him burn, watch him burn, watch it burn, watch it burn, watch it burn, watch it burn, fire, fire. I think that's the bridge, innit? Like, we don't need anything else for the bridge other than just that over. Watch it burn, watch it burn, watch it burn, now watch it burn, watch it burn, oh watch it burn, watch it burn, oh watch it burn. Oops, I forgot to turn the volume down a little so that wouldn't happen for you guys. Sorry about that if I deafened you guys just then. This is the downside to using the, I mean, I'm probably getting better overall nice audio quality from using the condenser mic, but the downside is it does not cope well with the changes in dynamics. I've got like settings on the audio coming through as well to try and compensate for it, but there's only so much you can do. Anyway, that's our bridge, definitely, isn't it? Watch him burn, oh watch him burn, oh watch him burn, oh watch him burn, watch it burn, oh watch it burn, oh watch it burn, oh watch it burn, fire, 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 fire. It just needs another line in that verse now. I'm yelling fire, I'm yelling fire, while you try to put the flames out. I'm yelling fire, while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'm yelling fire, while you try to put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'm watching. If I'm being honest, I'd rather watch it burn down. Fire, 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 fire. Need a bit more of a clue about what exactly we're burning down. Because it's a bit too abstract at the moment. It needs something more solid in that line, I think, to just ground it a bit. Fire, set the dirty line. A light doesn't really work at the end of the phrase. It needs to go down like that, those phrases, and "ite" sounds make you want to go up. I'm yelling fire, while you try and put the flames out. Try and put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see him burn down. Fire, fire, that's all. Fire, this is all we have now. Fire, fire, the heat is all we have now. No, fire, the ash is all we have now. Fire, fire, that fire, and that's all we have left now. Char remains of something. Char remains of. Char remains of. down, out, shout, rout, grout, gown, down now, plow. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. I'm honest, I'd rather see it burn down. Fire. And that's all we have left now. Char remains of the char remains of you and me. Charming fire. And that's all we have now. Charming, the plumes are smoking. Charming, charming. Jar remains of everything we once loved. Jar remains of, oh yeah, to the ground. To the ground. Burn up. Jar remains of all we, jar remains of you and me, and burn down to the jar remains of you and me. Jar remains of you and me have scorched the sun and you scorch the earth rather than the ground, really, don't you? Jar remains of you and me and burned down to the ground. Maybe just that? Yeah. I'm yelling fire while you try and put the flames out. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down. That is all we have now. Char remains of you and me and burned to the char remains of you and me and char remains of you and me. It's all burned to the ground. I'm yelling fire while you try to put the flames out. I'm being honest, I'd rather see it burn down. Fire, and that is all we have now. Char remains of you and me. It's all just burnt to the ground. The burn is burn, burn, fire, 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 fire. I'll watch it burn, 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 fire, fire. There we go. That's how the song's gonna go. Okay, I have a record of that thanks to this stream, which is really helpful. I'll probably go in and clip that out at a later point. Yeah, cool. Right, so the camera battery is now flashing at me, and as those of you who've been to my streams before will remember, I am still using the old camera that has the dodgy battery that doesn't last very long, and the amazing new camera with the amazing battery life, unfortunately cannot be used to stream yet still, because I would need to get different cables to use it to stream, and I haven't invested in those cables because, like I said, I don't see any point in investing in that sort of stuff when I don't even really have the setup to do the kind of live streams I want yet until I have my new computer. But anyway, that's not the point. Point is that because the camera battery is flashing at me, that is around the time that we should end the stream, innit? And it is around the time to end the stream anyway. We've been on for about an hour-ish, just a bit under an hour. It's a shame. This could have been a slightly better, more quality stream. I could have had more done in that first half if we weren't having those difficulties. But now I know if I have the video set on a lower output, it looks like that does solve some of the issues. Yeah. So, I've already managed to work on the rest of Fire, so I've got a little record of what I've done there. I'll be able to go in and add that to the track, which I will probably do over the next couple of months, along with a couple of the others. I will put up updates for my Buy Me a Coffee people about what happens next with most of these songs, because obviously if I'm looking at possibly releasing these as singles and stuff, I don't want to post it all over my actual socials and start spoiling and ruining songs completely that could end up being singles. I said I was going to talk about what happened next with a bunch of these. Basically, there are a selection of songs here, and I talked about a few of them in this stream, that I'm definitely going to use as singles for my artist project that I'll be launching next year. You may remember me talking about how I'm going to launch a new artist project. I had wanted to release my album before that, and I was originally going to release something for that artist project this year, but then I decided to just leave it and do that next year, because everything getting set up with my other musical pursuits has been a bit of a nightmare this year. So that will be starting in the new year. I'll be releasing new stuff under a new artist name, and I don't know if the album is going to come out before or after that, but the album under the old artist name of Emma will still be coming eventually, because, you know, I've gone to the effort of putting it together. It's going to get released, but it entirely depends on when I get the final tracks back from the studio. And obviously, if you know anything about what's going on with Esh House Studio at the moment, they are having a bit of a mare, and it's just affected being able to get those final mixes sorted. But I will let you guys know what happens with that. Anyway, so a few of these songs off this Inktober challenge are going to be the first singles for my new artist project, and you'll get to see which ones they end up being very soon. But I shall put up updates for my Buy Me a Coffee people about what happens with these songs going forward, so you guys can get a little sneak preview of that. I just don't want to spoil it for everybody, because that'd be a bit... It's not great promotion, that, to completely spoil your single before it actually comes out. Anywho, other songs in this pile I have earmarked for other projects. There are a couple I want to finish off, and they might be worth investigating sync placements for, because I'm going to be doing some of that this year, really investing in time into trying to work in sync more. And there are a couple of others that I want to take to other producers / songwriters to try and finish off with them, because I think that having another pair of ears and another brain working on them will be really good for them. And there's another one in there that I think I'm going to take to another fellow artist, and I think it's more her vibe song wise, and if she likes it and wants to rework it with me, because it's one that it's Dodge in particular. I like the overall idea of that song, but I don't like what I actually came up with. I don't think it was that good. I think that the chorus lyrics and the melodies can all be better. So I'm thinking of reworking that. So we'll see if this artist that I have in mind would like to rework that with me, or if I wind up doing something completely different with that idea, or just scrapping it all together. Who knows? But yeah, that's the plan, is for all of these, pretty much all of the songs going to be finished. Only like 3 of them, I think, turned out bad enough that I'm not going to bother touching them again. The others I'll probably look at in some form or other. And I'd say at least 20 of the songs out of this challenge are going to get some sort of life, which is really cool. Anywho, I shall let you guys all go and enjoy the rest of your evening doing whatever else you have planned for tonight. I'm going to go and take all this makeup off and these annoying hair clips that actually keep getting stuck in other parts of my hair. And I shall see you guys later this week. On Thursday, I'll be putting up a little recap video of the Inktober challenge, going through some of the stuff I learnt and some of the production tricks I've actually used in some of the songs. And there'll be an even more detailed video going in depth onto 4 of the songs and the production behind them for my Buy Me a Coffee people later this week. And then we will be back to normal scheduled Thursday videos from then on. Cool! Bye, guys! Have a lovely evening. Da, 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 da.